Well, just north of the valley, a hotel fire in Falfurrias still raising questions.
Yeah, the fire happened last month and crews from nearly a dozen cities, including some here in the valley, responded. Channel 5's Carolina Cruz investigates.
Driving through town, you couldn't miss it.
I've stayed there a few times, but hey, it's a loss.
The Holiday Inn was one of two hotels in Falfurrias. It passed inspection and was built in 2006. Over a decade later, only rubble and charred walls remain where the rare three-story building stood. It took a ladder truck and manpower from out of town to put out this hotel fire last month. Before it, city officials didn't see a need for one because most buildings don't surpass this height. Buildings here are one story, sometimes two. The three-story structure stood tall, too tall for firefighters. The closest ladder truck was nearly 30 minutes away when flames broke out.
You know, what are you supposed to do if somebody's on the second floor? You can't wait that long to put out a fire.
We asked City Manager David Flores why the building permit was approved if fire protection wasn't taken into account. He's now asking those who approved the permit the same question.
I can't answer that. I don't know. I wasn't here in 2006. Going forward, it's a very valid question.
It's unclear whether a permit can be withheld from a three-story or higher building due to the city's lack of fire protection. Yet Flores says the recent fire gives him pause.
We've got to look at that. You know, how can our volunteer fire department, be asked to protect something that they can't protect themselves without the use of mutual aid?
The ladder truck comes with a large price tag, one some taxpayers may not approve of.
Does it make sense to spend $500,000 on a ladder truck if we only have one three-story building? I don't know. But the flip side of that is that we would be able to provide mutual aid to another community.
Delbert Joyner believes the ladder truck is needed if the town plans to urbanize.
I say a life's worth $500,000 10 times. I mean, I wouldn't think that wouldn't be anything to, even measure. If it's one life in a decade, in 5 decades, it's worth it.
Flores believes it'll be a while before any action is taken. In the meantime, he's working on city ordinances. Some of the outdated ordinances for building permits date back to 1960. Flores says that too is a hazard for the city. Reporting in Falfurrias, Carolina Cruz, Channel 5 News at 10.